Hello folks, welcome back again to another video. Finally got it back working again. Hopefully I think it's working again. Yeah, we're doing another video. So this was supposed to be Friday's video, but I'm gonna just since the Friday's video I couldn't record it because of technical difficulties. Yeah, skip ahead, and then now we're back here. We're doing more hopefully Vanguard Zero videos still don't glitch out my software. So a little bit laggy, but I think this is fine. So remember on Wednesday I said something about starting a new series for Vanguard Zero content, which is basically I'm gonna call this series Vanguard Zero budget builds. Yeah, so like this is basically it. So we have Vanguard Zero, we have budget builds for Vanguard Zero. But there is a rule for the budget builds. I cannot use triple rares, so to make it more interesting and make it more budget friendly for you guys, because I know how hard it is to get triple rares. On top of that, triple rares are increasing in numbers, and then it's quite hard to complete a full deck. But these are like just like to help you, because I didn't play this deck so as much, like a lot, but I play tested only a few times and actually created it a few days back, dude. And then it's actually really fun and like has a lot of potential, to be honest. So this is my Paladin budget. Basically it has mostly Liberators, because the new archetype Liberators are really strong, and they also have break right, and then I want to go through that route to follow the break right. So this is the deck. A few things that you can change if you have more of the other stuff that I actually don't. You can change. I'll explain after this. So first we get Spring Breeze Messenger as a starter, because Spring Breeze Messenger can be really neat because he can superior call you mid battle, and on top of that you can use to multi attack, and then also you can also search for create tools that you need, or you can also activate cards that have skills interacting with superior calling, which is pretty neat also. But if you were to not like Spring Breeze Messenger that much, you can also replace him with the grade 3 Searcher, counter +1, put in the soul, check the top 5 for grade 3. I would say better not, because it's like there we have a grade 2 that can search for grade 3s too here. So I forgot his name over here. Yes, basically the same skill, but instead of putting him to soul, you counter +1 when it attacks hits the Vanguard. So you can look top 5 for the grade 3. So I would say, since we have Rainet, we better use Spring Breeze Messenger. But if it's your personal preference, you can use Spring Breeze Messenger. If not, if you don't like Spring Breeze Messenger, use the grade 3 Searcher. If not, use another starter. But I would say those are the two starters that I could think that would be more useful. And I do know there's a card that says you put in the Super 3000, but that doesn't really help with anything. Then we have 3 of the grade 1 Josephus. So Josephus is pretty neat because he helps with drawing, and since we are basically almost all the grade 2s and grade 3s, well, grade 2s not all, but grade 3s all of them are all Liberators in their name, because I want to activate Josephus skill, because Josephus skill can be really neat as it gives you a draw for Soul Blast 1. You can run Dindrain if you want, but I say Josephus is better because 7k is also on top. 7000 body is also a good thing, but then also like on top of that, like all of my units are Liberators anyway, so like I would rather run Josephus over Dindrain. But Dindrain is another option if you don't have Josephus, or you want to change up the grade 3s. Remember that Josephus is better to remove if you you replace him with Dindrain if you change the grade 3s lineup. So yeah, and then we have 2 Marans, and then the Marans are for Liberators, and also the 4 PGs I don't need to explain. The 2 Marans are for Liberator name, and on top of that she can be a 10k attacker, which is also strong as a grade 1. You can just call down and swing. Top of that, remember that limit break deck, so like sometimes you wanna call down grade 1s that like Maran to swing at 10k, so you don't set up intercept, because you want the intercept to be called later on when you have limit break, so you can activate skills, you know. Okay, maybe if in the gameplay I can show you what that really means if you don't understand. And then we have 4 Brunos, because Brunos is really strong card, gain a lot of power, because this deck actually superior calls quite a bit. Can call up to 4 cards to superior call in this deck, and you can only use like 2 counter blasts, which is insane, right? That is why I really enjoy this budget build. And fun fact that since I'm a free-to-play player, I can say technically this budget builds cost the budget of these budget builds are 0, just like the game, because I am free-to-play player, and on top of that, like if you playing free-to-play on Vanguard Zero is also really good because they give out so many stuff, which I am thankful for. If Bushiro or Game Studio is watching this, which is pretty neat if they did. So, and then we have Blessed Blade Spirit and Blessed Dark Spirit because they can be pretty neat. Since I told you we superior call randomly, these cards can be like a really lucky like pop. So like if you superior call into them, you counter blast 1 to retire. Other than that, they're just like 10k attackers also, which is also like really good numbers to attack intercepts because sometimes you have trouble with that. And then also like yeah, just to add a little bit of spice for the retirement. And on top of that, my Liberators grade 2, there is enough grade 2s to make a pure Liberator, but I don't have enough grade 2s because yeah, I just some double rares I just didn't pull. But then like also feel free to change up with Blessed Blade and Blessed Dark, which one you prefer, spirits. It doesn't really matter. It's just like since they both pop grade 2s, it doesn't matter. I just had 2 Blessed Blade spirits and 1 SP Blessed Dark spirit. I guess I just used it. And then we have Liberator of Royalty, Fallon, 12k attacker if you have a Liberator Vanguard. He's really good. I would use more of him. I would drop like these two guys, which has the same skill as Bruno, but since I create 2 Overcast Liberator Kirain, it's not as effective because Bruno can be a booster. I would replace him with Fallon if you have more Fallons, but then my Fallon only has 1, which is quite a little bit unlucky because Fallon is actually a good card. You even use it for the complete Liberator deck. Yeah, you can. I guess you can if you don't. And then yeah, you just if you have more Fallons, you replace this. If you not, just use other grade 2 Liberators. Better use Liberators because we have Alfred here who can only superior call Liberators. I'll show you his skill in a bit. And then we have Gelatin, 10k attackers because 10ks are hard to handle without boosters usually. And then also just a 10k body is really strong on top of that. And Liberators, that's the main thing. He has the Liberator name. The Liberator name is really important. And then Overcast Liberator Kirain, like his skill, I said is the same skill like Bruno. It's tough, but he's a grade 2. Yeah, not much to say about Kirain. Kirain is not as strong as Bruno because Bruno can boost and swing for magical numbers, but Kirain can only swing like on its own and like needs a booster. Even with a booster, it's not gonna be too high. But like with Bruno could be like higher with him and or with Fallon. A lot of ways to make magical numbers in this deck. And then we have oh yeah, also one thing that I run 9 crits in this deck because this deck can, since I said you can super call multiple times, you don't really have to like have a huge hand to actually fill your board, so it's really good. So and then we have Liberator of the Round Table Alfred. His skill is limit break for when you attacks, it gets 2k for each of your Liberator rear card, and then second skill is on like the counter blast 2 to like top 4 cards from the top of the deck to call a Liberator. The thing about Alfred is okay, honestly. It's a Liberator which is neat, and but I put him as my heal triggers. If you ask why, because Alfred is not our target 3, right? And on top of that, honestly, the second skill is good only if you're in a tight situation. Other than that, you don't really use it. It's too counter blast heavy to call 1 card. But the good thing is you have to check the top 4. But the downside is also it's a Liberator, so you can pull off a Blessed Blade Spirit or Blessed Dark Spirit, which is kind of annoying, honestly. But I guess it's cheaper than the original Alfred. But then like never was a big fan of the Round Table Alfred because it just seems so expensive, and like compared to the other cards such as like Freed in a plane, I'll show you. But then Alfred can also still is useful like if you're in a tight situation and you just need 1 more card on the board. You can just check the top 4 and luckily get a grade 2 because checking the top 4 is better than checking just calling the top card. I would say that. But would it cost an extra counter blast? Is it better? I don't think so. So still Spear, Liberator, Blueberries. So one thing about the grade 3s is that other than Alfred, all of them are a Vanguard activating skill. So if they don't they're not on the Vanguard, they're basically vanillas on the rear card. That's the thing. So like Alfred is a good. If you had Alfred, I would say call him. If you in your hand, call him, because better than calling a Fried or another Blue Bears, because you can just keep riding him. So Blue Bears is limit break 4, break ride, because when the pun is that I will say break ride. Counter blast 1 to have your Vanguard gets 10k, and you get to call the top 2 cards of your deck. So this is one of the cards that can superior call. Calling 2 cards from the top of the deck is kinda risky, but at the same time it's cost for a counter blast and you get break ride anyway. So like that's not really a negative, it's just a plus, which is pretty good. Even if you call PGs, it's also pretty good because you're gonna check them anyways, and if you check them anyways, they're gonna go to the bottom of the deck, right? And then we have Awakening Liberator Fried. So this is the combo that I think I focus at the deck. So Liberator, Awakening Liberator Fried. Since young, I think but then I joined the Vanguard while G, but I saw this card being underused, and I don't think it was even in the anime, so it was underused. But when my friends showed me, I was so shocked because that's so good. Because his skill is Vanguard Circle. When placed, limit break 4, counter blast 1 to call 2 cards from the top of your deck. That in itself, you might say, oh, that's normal. But then like you counter blast, you use this with Blue Bears, you can call up to 4 cards by counter blasting 2, and you get 10,000 power, which means your card can actually swing at the intercepts or like focus on something something else, and your Vanguard will still hit because of how you got 10,000 power, you know. That is really good. And I wanted to make a budget build for free for the longest time in Vanguard 0. And then so yeah, the combo of this, there is a lot of things to about this deck strategies I'll cover in a bit. So we have also Onslaught Liberator Melzion. He's just to fail the last Liberator and the last grade 3. His skill is the counter blast 1 plus 3k until end of level when it attacks, basically. It's just there for Liberator card name. On top of that, for like if you high roll on the offense. On top of that, my Blue Bears is only 3. If you had 4, remove these dudes, the 13k attacker, because you don't need it. Magical numbers wise, they're not really making any because there's 7, 7, 7, 7. I don't know if you use Bruno's skill, but then like that's really questionable. So this deck is, what is the strategy of this deck? This deck actually just like wants to get advantage. What it does is, so we have 9 crits to get the early advantage. Then we also have Blaster Blade and Blaster Dark to high roll advantage. Then we have also the plussing advantage because of how we can superior call 2 cards and 4 cards and then like stuff, and that's basically it. And on top of it, we also have power advantage because sometimes we have Alfred. Alfred can swing like really high numbers, and we have a lot of Liberator units. And then we also have the break ride mechanic and stuff. So there's a lot of combos this deck can do, which is really neat. It's not particularly strong in one, but it's also not particularly weak in any, you know. So like it has draw, crit, and like a lot of stuff, you know. So I think this is a really good budget deck. So to prove you that this is a good budget deck, I'm gonna try to run it in Champions Tournament. Yes, Champions Tournament is on, and I actually fought the first one. The first tournament I tried it out with, I won 3 games, but then I also lost the 4th game because I think the opponent just got lucky. I don't remember, but just I lost. Wasn't salty after that. I was like, I accept defeat. Wait, I misclick, I think. Whoops. No, I'm not playing Seal Dragons. When Seal Dragons come out, I will bring you back. Stop clicking on the. I'm not clicking. I'm scrolling down and not pressing right click. Something's going wrong. Oh, forgive me. Alright. Wait, I'm just here just to remove the notification because it bothers me. Gone now. So let's just get into a fight, get into the battle. This is in tournament mode, so I'm confident that this deck is good. I used the Cold Paladin budget, right? Yeah, I'm pretty sure I used the Cold Paladin budget. Imagine using the the actual Cold Paladin. I had to cut this out if I was. It's early in the morning for me. How are you guys anyways? Situation. Exams are going on. Tomorrow I'm starting my exam. Hopefully I still can make videos. I don't know what. Ni amal 18. I don't know. I don't know what that means. Hopefully it's not something bad. Alright, we move to I need a creature. I tried to Alfred because I didn't want him to be my first ride. We're fighting Ako. I forgot to mention that. Zoned out a bit. Let's see what we can do. Situation like this is quite interesting. Okay, Blue Bears and okay, Alfred is good because it can at least activate our break ride. Right, Josephus because Josephus is 7k vanilla if on the rear card actually. Can't wait with. I'm curious how they would implement the Soul Saver Dragon. I think Soul Saver Dragon liberated the liberated dragon that can like bounce like once you like basically the mechanic is break right then add it to your hand, break right, add it to your hand, something like to use that, which is really neat. Actually constantly break right each turn. That's one PG. That's good. That's good thing. So going so far, my software I guess it's not broken anymore. I think I needed to update my BlueStacks. It's weird that BlueStacks doesn't give me notification that I need an update. Let's see what we can do. So he's searching for a crit 3. Makes me think he doesn't have a crit. Ooh, he took a glory. Oh, I have to be prepared then. I don't have a PG, oh no. So remember that I don't run draw, so I can't just randomly draw into my PGs. That's the bad side of not running draws. Ooh, crit. Oh, kinda sad that it opened up at this time. Okay, Blaster Blade. I'll write Blaster Dark Spirit. Rain can't make beautiful numbers regardless if I use Spring Messenger or not. So over here I'm just gonna set up a port like wait a minute, I don't have a Liberator Vanguard. So I'm gonna call one current and then I'll swing, activate Spring Messenger to skill and push him to 4 if I get a crit, but then like oh no, what? I wanted to use Spring Messenger. Fine. I need my limit break. Okay. Whoa, that's another PG. Oh, that's lucky for me. I healed so early on. I don't want to heal early on. A charge is okay. You can't overdraw yet. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, 8 cards. If they check the draw and a draw, they would have overdrawn. They revealed 4 triggers so now. 3 triggers. 1 heal is in their hand. The fact that they lost 2 pieces of damage on is crazy also. Lucky for me. Okay. Maelstrom, we've seen it so many times. Oh, there's a SP one. This guy went grinding for that season. This season, I've been not to grind so much. I keep saying I will grind for each season, but then I thought my motivation is not that much, I guess, because my friends keep inviting me to play other games. Because my friends, some of my friends enjoy Vanguard Zero, but since my country is not that crazy popular, my Vanguard is not crazy popular, but it is quite popular. Okay, to create 2. Switch it to Maelstrom. Maelstrom will swing. Coral Stalk will swing. Maelstrom will swing. And did it retire my Marin or my Spring Base? Honestly, I'm not. I think my opponent can kill me next time. If I don't draw PG, I will die without glory. Yeah, I'm forced to give him damage regardless. If I don't, I don't think it's a good idea. I can check crits and then like make them proc PGs, but then also considering how many self damages are there in Aqua Force, it's like unlikely if they don't even have at least one self damager. Then again, he doesn't have counter grab or really. So maybe I actually will follow with that strategy. Oh, come on, why put back a PG? That's mean. Oh, free. Okay then, I can safely call Alfred down. I'm gonna scare my opponent saying that I think I have enough cards even if they retire my whole board, I'll just call it back with Freed and Blueberries. For now I'll use Alfred skill. Check the top 4. Oh, Josephus. I need Josephus. I'll add Josephus to the rear card over here because I want to pull Alfred back and call the good 2 creatures. Or should I not call 2 creatures? Let's see what I draw. Okay, Fallon. I think I should call it here. Should I call a Keratin here? Better safe than sorry, I guess. I can also possibly check heals. Right, let's see. Swing. Remember that the Aquaforce has not gotten the new PGs yet, so if I pull a crit here, the PGs will proc. If they have PGs, that is. Can I check a heal? Just to safe than sorry. Better safe than sorry. Okay, no trigger. Are you joking? That didn't go as planned at all. I'ma just use Swing this messenger. I'm gonna call Blueberries and actually, should I retire the Keratin? Well, I think I can do this, so I can swing and push them to 5. Was that even a good idea though? That's my question. I'ma just do it. I got the opportunity. It's better than throwing it away. I don't think I can win though because I don't have a PG. And I'm fighting Glory Maelstrom. It's difficult to fight Glory Maelstrom if I don't have PGs. Not that difficult. I gave him 3 counter plus though, that's a risky play. Can hopefully hope for like a heal. Because regardless they're gonna, I don't, with the size of their hand, I think they could manage by swinging like multiple times in different ways and like have different battle patterns. So if I damage choke him, I don't think. Oh, he didn't even ride. Oh, I see what they're doing. Actually, I don't see what they're doing. What are they doing? Oh, it doesn't know I have a PG or not. Oh. Oh, let's go. Shut down their attacks. I just realized I would have legit died if I didn't take a break again. Isn't that funny? So, if I get Blueberries, what the hell do I do here? Oh, so strange. I might have even used Fleet skill, just use Blueberry skill. Blueberry. Why doesn't? Oh no, that's a probably second PG. Oh no, the heal. Which are you retiring? Yeah, makes sense. Now if I break right, I can use Liberators skill and hopefully get a Blessed Blade Spirit or Dark Spirit. So cause if I do, I can use the Counter Blast to actually pop a rare card. If I don't, I get to superior call more cards. So I have a few like options to do. But for now, I'm gonna use Liberators first. Who's that gay? Oh no. Okay, I think I lost. I'ma just use Fleet skill. Oh come on, what is this? That was 2 grade 3s. I should have used the skill. Bro. The thing about calling the top card of the deck is kind of risky also, because like you can't really pick. You don't have choices. You have to high roll into it. That is this deck after all. So like, well, I guess the Champions Tournament I can't win. Maybe I have another one. I'll try my other decks, but hopefully I can win. Why does it say it's starting? Let's see. Does he still have? I have run out of heal, so I will game over anyways. Critical trigger. Honestly, even if I heal, I would have lost because it would just glory and kill me. If it doesn't glory, you also can swing. Like, yes, those words actually are smart. The win you have is interesting. Yes, I know. It's very interesting. Funny thing is that the funny thing is that whenever you do tournament mode, remember that the people are the one that are playing and not always using tournament mode. So they can just be playing normally, and then while I'm doing tournament mode, they're like confused. Yep, I would have died regardless. So that was my final ditch effort. Yeah, that is the bad thing about this deck, is that remember the superior color high roll. But it makes it fun though, if you like to roll gacha and stuff, like to play this game, high roll the end gacha. What could I have done though? Even if I heal, I would have lost. I didn't get my PGs. I think that was the main problem. But then, if you have your PGs, it's really like if you have the PGs, at least you will have the advantage. And then once you have like at least 1 or 2, you will have an easier advantage because of how the deck works. The 9 crit, the power, so easy to access. So yeah, that's pretty much the deck. Kinda lost, but it showed you what the deck can do. The strategy, I guess I saw it also. One of the main weaknesses is that since you don't draw as much, you don't get your PGs that easily. That is one thing. But other than that, if you have your PGs, I'm sure it's a safe way to play. You can also play slowly. You can rush them. You can even play drop less cards from your hand, but then rush them at the same time because of how much you superior call. Do I still have another one? If not, that's the way how to cook the crumbles, I guess. Oh man, I don't get the packs here. So I just wanted to show you they added a school perk in Champions Tournament. So each time you win, you get packs, and I lost 7 packs, I guess. It's fine. I can grind them out later on. But that's pretty much it. So hopefully you guys enjoyed the deck, and like I showcased basically everything. So that's pretty much it for Capital VG today here. Thanks for watching, guys. Don't forget to subscribe and leave a like, and comment down below on your thoughts of the deck, or any questions you might have, or anything you actually you want any feedback for the deck, to like have some changes, have some ideas. I read all your comments. I enjoy reading you guys. Thanks for watching, guys. I love you guys. Take care and see ya.